settings, this is the one place where, quite frankly, keyboard and mouse stuff is entirely specific. There's no true best settings here because you are going to play on a different DPI than I will. You're going to play on a different in-game sense. You're going to have different keybinds for your keyboard and your mouse buttons and whatever else. So there's really all preference space there. And truly for mouse and keyboard, it's all about what works for you. There's no true best across the board. For controller, it's pretty different. So for button layout, I always have played on tactical so that my right's custom button layout if you want to just default there. For sensitivity summons. And I do that because probably do not want to and stuff. I've got to check my L2, R2 and stuff like that because I've got digital triggers on everything. Reminder, if you are new to the channel or maybe you have not subscribed yet, this is your one-stop shop for everything going on in Call of Duty. Obviously, so much stuff going on at the BO6 beta right now. You're not going to want to miss anything, any news, announcements, reveals, tips in-game, class setups. I got you covered, so feel free to hit that subscribe button. Join us on the road to 1 million. And if you enjoyed this video or if you found it helpful, a like rating really does help the channel grow, and it's always really appreciated. Now, for graphic settings here, obviously there's going to be a lot more on my screen as opposed to if you're playing on console, but all the base console graphic settings are still here as well. So I always play full screen exclusive. You get more frames in exclusive versus borderless. Obviously, you want it on your display monitor and your graphics card. Whatever your screen refresh rate is, of course, change that same deal with your resolution. I play in 1440p. I don't adjust the aspect ratio. I don't adjust the display gamma either. For brightness, I do up this to about 55. Just makes things a little bit more visible, in my opinion. You can also go up a little bit more as well if you wanted to, just depending on your monitor or whatever's going on with your personal setup. Reflex low latency is all dependent on if you are GPU bound or CPU bound. So in your telemetry, which we'll talk about here in just a bit, the interface settings, you want to have your GPU time and your CPU time on there. Whatever number is higher, that means that's what you're bound to. So if you're GPU bound, you just want this on. If you're CPU bound, you want it on plus boost. So it's going to be dependent on your setup there, but you absolutely want to have it either on or on plus boost for sure. Eco mode, I have this on off. VSync off, you don't want that added input delay. Custom frame rate limit, I just keep it at my monitor's refresh rate of 240 there. Native res on the menu, I like my game looking pretty still. Focus mode on 0, and then also I don't use any HDR. For quality settings, you're going to be custom by the time you go through and change all this. Keep it on your standard render res, then also dynamic resolution, I don't really like. It makes your game look very funky in some situations, but it's trying to keep your frame rate consistent. For upscaling and sharpening, I keep this on fidelity cast. I really like this and have grown to like this over the years. The sharpening is great in game. I keep this at about 90. Makes things very visible. You get good frames with this on as well. VRAM scale target at 80. You can up this to 90 though in certain cases if you're getting like Play-Doh looking textures. Variable rate shading. This being turned on actually helps out a lot with FPS, so you want to have that turned on. That I don't like the frame generation. I keep that off. For details and textures, this is largely going to be PC dependent. If you have a crazy good PC like a 13900K, a 14900K, a 5950X, and a good graphics card, a 3090, 4090, whatever the case is, you can have this stuff on high. You're probably still going to get great frames. I like to go for a mixture of game looking pretty for videos, but getting good frames. Obviously, if you want more frames, turn things to low. If you want a better looking game, turn things to high. What you're going to have a consistent, frame rate at is entirely dependent on your rig and on your setup. So texture res I keep on normal. The filter I keep on normal as well. Do not have depth of field on. You don't want that blur, so turn that off. Nearby level of detail is normal. Particle res is low, not a super important one, but it has a lot of impact sometimes on frames in certain situations and on certain parts of the map. I like having bullet impacts and the effects on just so I can get that information if I need. Shader quality, high, medium, either or there works just fine. On-demand texture streaming, unfortunately, is forced. Optimize is going to use up a little bit more bandwidth. Minimal will use less. The game will look slightly worse with minimal on. I personally don't notice a huge difference, but this is a forced thing which really sucks. What you want to do to try and avoid the hitches and the stutters that this causes is turn the streaming quality to low there. Shadow quality, normal shadows are obviously very important. Screen space shadows low, the ambient lighting low. Reflections I keep on off. You don't want these on. It'll be way easier to see enemies behind glass and in water if you have this turned off. Then the reflection quality I keep on low as well. Tessellation off. Volumetric quality is medium there just for better frames. Same deal with the physics quality. Weather grid is normal, and the water quality I keep on all. You can turn that off though if you want better frames as well. And then for view here, I keep the basic motion reduction off here because I go through and I manually adjust all this stuff by myself. So I play on max FOV 120, typically between as you want. Affected FOV obviously is going to keep my visual recoil super low there. We got weapon field of view wide. I just like the increased space there on my screen. Then same deal with vehicle field of view. Turn off all motion blur. Do not have world or weapon motion blur on it. The first person camera movement you want to least, so the minimal amount of screen shake there. And then inverted flashbang is totally up to you. I can't have this on because if I get hit with a flash and my screen goes black, I panic and think my game crashed. So I keep that on the bright white flashbang. It is what it is. Now for audio settings here, the master gain volume is just entirely dependent on how loud you want your game to be. Please don't blow your eardrums out, but also make sure you can still hear things correctly as well. Music volume is completely irrelevant to information you need in the game, so I turn the gameplay music and the cinematic music down. What matters is dialogue and effects. So dialogue is enemy streaks inbound, enemies dropping in your AO, so on and so forth. Effects is footsteps, gunfire, stuff like that. You obviously want that to be the loudest there, so you always want to take priority with that over everything else, then just adjust the volume to whatever is the proper level in your ears. Personally, I use PC speaker on my setup. That's just what I hear footsteps really consistent with my specific setup. I have a Jotunheim. I've got a Go XLR going into my DT 1990 Pro, so that's what works well for me. You might need to adjust this based on your specific setup or your headset, whatever your situation is. Then everything else is pretty standard here. You don't want mono audio on. Definitely turn on the reduced tinnitus sound, that extra ringing. You don't need that. Just turn that to on so it's a little bit less obnoxious there. And then if you want to change the hit marker sounds, feel free to do so. There are also some voice chat settings here. This is pretty self-explanatory and not really super important, all things considered. You can turn off prox chat or voice chat if you want that on or off. I like having it on, obviously, for all the shenanigans that go on. And then we've got our interface settings here. So menu prompts, automatic, whatever. Gameplay tips, don't need those, don't need the tutorials. I like to skip the intro movies. My game just boots up quicker. Skip kill cam is an option. You can turn that on if you want, but the kill cams can be useful sometimes. Tooltips, don't need those. Telemetry is a big one. So again, if you're on console, you might be limited with some of these, but if you're on PC, FPS is a must-have. Then on all platforms, turn on that server latency and packet loss to see if it's you lagging or if it's the server. Obviously, very important information. If you're going to try and test if you need to have on plus boost on,
What's going on? Wait a minute. I didn't know I was the HVT. Come on. The game doesn't tell me. You know what? This fucking mode. I hate that mode. That's a waste of time. Okay, where is he? Where is he? Now I'm already dead. Yeah, this is terrible. This. Wasting my time. Dude, this is insane. I murder the guy. I'm immediate death. Can I have a second to catch my breath or reload? No, you're just immediately murdered after you murder someone. But I'll get murdered to a wall. Watch. See, look at this bullshit. What killed me? What the fuck? This is a terrible map. fuck this. I'm not wasting time. I'm really not.
So, I need to raise money in order to save my ass from these state taxes out of nowhere that came up out of nowhere. So people come out, we're supportive of Phil, let's cheer, let's tip. They do it, great. Now I'll get past the state taxes, but now federal tax. Oh, now you owe more because you made more money.
Alright guys, let's get started. I don't know if my camera is going to be in a good spot for this at all. Alright. Oh look, there's music. They're playing music. Even though I muted the music, it's still playing music. That's tremendous. It won't stop playing the music. Maybe you just can't stop the music. Hold on. Thank God I didn't start recording yet. So I muted all music in this, and it's still playing music. Look, I can't get it to stop playing music. There's no option to turn off the music. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it's here. Ah! Oh my God, what a fucking idiot. Of course, the more I play, the better I'm going to get. And I got to get used to the 120 frames. All right, now my RGBs are in sync with the game. So as I play, all the lights are changing on my keyboard, mouse, and PC, which is pretty insane. They're all over the place. Kill order again? I hate this mode. Can I play this map without kill order?
We got the lead. Now hold. Joint HVT under fire. Repeat, HVT under fire.
Fuck. What the fuck? Right. Oh, come on. So he has an insanely long scope. No, he doesn't. He was just spraying and praying and still killed me from that distance? What the fuck? He didn't have a scope. What the fuck? What's going on? Wait a minute. I didn't know I was the HVT. Come on. The game doesn't tell me. No, he doesn't. He was just spraying and praying and still killed me from that distance? What the fuck? So I don't know I'm the HVT, so I blow it for my team every fucking time, man. Why doesn't it fucking say you are the HVT? Doesn't he was just spraying and praying and still killed me from... You know what? Fuck this fucking mode. I hate that mode. That's a fucking waste of time. He quit. He rage quit. Our first true rage quit of the day. Amazing. They still exist, folks. They still fucking exist. Wow. I wish you could turn it off, right? Can you? Game mode. Oh, good. Can I remove this? No? I don't want kill order. I really don't want kill order, and I can't turn it off. Obviously, in the real game, you'll be able to turn it off, but they're not allowing you to turn it off in this. You're stuck fucking having to play. I hate that shit. The screen should, and it should audio cue. It should literally say, "You are the HVT." We fucking know.
Securing C.
I shouldn't have to be researching for fucking hidden text on my fucking screen somewhere in a game where I gotta be paying attention to all the time to see if I'm the HVT.
Charlie secured.
Do I know what a Karen is? Yes, so I know what a Karen is. That's right. When I play WWE Champions, it's very chill. We interact a lot. It's very fun. So, hopefully, chill vibes tonight. Champions come back tonight.
Semtex prime.
What? Sure. Amazing gameplay. You guys are really good. Why are they behind me? That's our spawn. So how are they on our spawn?
Losing A.
Tons of dumb people have fucking left. Why do you think they're my detractors now?
Losing C.
Dude, everywhere I go, there's bullets coming from every direction. When do I get to play Call of Duty instead of fucking Matrix bullet dodge?
Taking Bravo underway.
Dude, what is going on right now? Get the fuck out of here.
Secure. Watch my ass.
Zone C secure.
And then immediately murdered, couldn't see shit. Great.
We're losing Charlie. Lost C.
Single shooter.
Yo,
Enemy
this is
RCX
fucking stupid.
securing C.
I can't play the game because they're all camped everywhere. It's awful doing nothing. I'm never going to be able to get anything going here at this rate.
Taking C.
I'm on the objective.
Taking B.
I was behind the wall. He shot
Take
a
A.
shotgun and killed me.
Taking A.
Yeah, this is a waste of time. This is a complete waste of time.
We're losing Charlie.
What?
Zone Zone A
What the
secure.
fuck? Again, it doesn't even show you where he's coming from. And the next thing you know, he's on the side of you murdering. Well, I had no idea where the bullets were coming from. It didn't show any indicator of anything. So I was fucking, okay, where is he? Where is he? Now I'm already dead.
We're losing
Yeah, this
Charlie.
is terrible. Fuck this.
Securing B.
Wasting my fucking time. What a stupid fucking game. I'd like to play a match where the match is actually fucking playable. So I'm just gonna get the fuck out of that. I don't have enough time to play to be wasting time on bullshit matches like that. Fuck that. Oh, boo-hoo, you crybaby. What the fuck?
Right, man, I left.
Dude, what is
Taking
this
Bravo
thing?
underway.
I murdered the guy. I'm my immediate death. Can I have a second to catch my breath or reload? No, you're just immediately murdered after you murder someone. There's no chance of winning on this map. Now, this map sucks.
Taking
Beginning
B.
capture.
We're losing Alpha.
You have to be brain dead fucking stupid to believe that.
Controlling Bravo.
Cover me. Taking the objective.
Bravo is on. We lost A.
What?
Losing Bravo.
I fill him with bullets, he jumps while being down and insta-kills me. Right.
Crimson
Securing
1 taking
zone
the objective. Enemy trophy system removed.
What the fuck? Dude, this is insane.
Enemies have destroyed your
Are you
assault pack.
kidding me? He's fucking camped behind a
Assault pack going
car
out.
and can snipe us from that distance?
Alpha secure. Losing A. Locking down Charlie. Losing B.
Oh, I
Taking
could
C.
never get to anywhere safe.
Lockdown. Hold the enemy back. Lost Alpha.
Did you hear any footsteps? It was completely silent. There was no way to know that guy was behind me. There was no sound at all.
Lost B.
I just spawned. I literally couldn't even take one step forward before a bullet hit me. Great spawn there, system. Fuck that up. Yeah, this map stinks. I don't like it. It sucks. I like the premise, but it just in execution it fails. It's not good. It's a badly executed map. It's a badly executed map. A lot of times they have maps where like they look good and you're like, oh, this will be fun. It's like a video rental store or whatever. You start playing it, like, wow, this is stupid.
Securing
Like
B.
every time I fire my weapon, 7 dudes are just attacking me from every direction. There's no way you can cover any corners because there's 100 ways you can enter every single fucking room. It's just dumb as shit.
Taking Alpha.
This map is people
Down.
just want to spaz out. They don't actually want to have intelligent player firefights. They just want to spaz out.
Securing Alpha.
Look at that. What? Never fire. I'm already instantly killed.
Alright, come get resupply.
What? I shot it, dude. It's so
They're
bad.
taking C.
It's such a dumb map.
We lost A. We're losing Charlie.
That's actually impossible. It didn't flash
Controlling
until I was
Bravo.
already dead. It didn't show the flash of his scope
Arming
until I was
Semtex.
dead.
Eyes on enemy.
Watch the whole map. I turn around, there's a guy there, he murders me. So he spawned behind me. I cleared the whole map. So he spawned directly behind me.
Securing zone
This
A.
is fucking impossibly stupid. This was the worst fucking map. The beta as a way to showcase the good content. They're idiotic. Look, can't find anyone. But I'll get murdered to a wall.
Scalpel
Wow.
flag.
See, look at this
Taking
bullshit.
A.
What killed me?
Zone
What
Alpha.
the fuck? This is a terrible map. Oh my
Enemy
god,
RCXD
man.
detected. They're taking C.
I played it on the worst day. It's the worst map selection.
Commencing countdown break. Enemy closer confirmed.
Bullet. No dad? Dude, this is nonsense.
Right.
I killed him with bullets. He doesn't go down.
Alpha. Losing B.
I'm not wasting time. I'm really not.
Got him.
I have limited time to play today. I'm not gonna sit here and waste time on this shit. I want to fucking play a
Losing
good
Bravo.
match. This is trash.
Objectives vulnerable.
I can't
Let's
kill
make it
anyone.
ours.
Like, fuck this,
Securing
dude.
Alpha.
Wasting my time. What the hell?
Securing Charlie.
The gun was point blank in the guy's face, and I was full of bullets, stupid. The game
Zone
sucks.
C.
It was point fucking blank. Are you dumb?
We're losing Charlie.
I just do not like that map at all.
Touch
Like
and
I
going
said,
out.
I like the idea, but when you have a map
Dang,
with
bro.
700 ways to enter any room, you're never going to a room or play it intelligently. It's just going to be a bunch of rooms. You're going to have a few people who are going to fucking leave, and that's it. It's a stupid-ass map.
Good job.
Yeah, I definitely am dominating here, as you can see. And it's funny because people were like, oh, when Phil finally plays on PC, he won't do well. Dude, I'm at the top of the leaderboards every fucking game. Every game here I've been dominating, right? It's the same shit, it's the same Call of Duty, man. It ain't gonna change. It doesn't matter if I'm PC, console, gamepad, keyboard, mouse. These people suck. And I kick their ass.
Good throw. Good throw. Oh, bro, I was looking at the other dude. Good job.
Hostile RCXD in your AO.
I had to get you back. I had to get you back.
The passage of time can be cruel to many people. Basically, everybody that walks this earth will have to deal with
Hey, turn around, turn around.
bullshit every once in a
I'm right here. Turn around.
It's fun for anybody as much as it's
Good job.
fun for Cyrax. Because as you can see here, we have a jolly young kid just bouncing off the walls of his local rec center or wherever the fuck. And ladies and gentlemen, where he comes from the kid you see in the picture now is just a real tragedy. As you can see on the screen now, over the past 10-something years, Cyrax has morphed into more than just like a goblin. Cyrax has morphed
Bro, have
into a
Pokemon.
filled little man that will murder you. And it's shit when you look back at that old smiling kid because you wonder when's the last time this motherfucker even smiled. So I want to look at a video that was posted on the unofficial Cyrax archives a couple of days ago. It's from a Cyrax stream that he did on
You're supposed to be the CIA's
Twitch.
best.
I'm pretty sure it's
Bet.
taken away again. So he's on Facebook complaining about the trolls. which
Bro,
is
get on my meat.
And it's classic Cyrax shenanigans, classic Cyrax
Tossing
bullshit
stun.
where he's gonna blame everyone else.
Taking Alpha.
Specifically William for all his problems and all the bad shit that's going on in his life. So let's just jump into this shit. Let's see what Cyrax
Enemy
has to say.
RCXD detected.
Warn you now, watch
You lost
Cyrax
the
content
fugitives.
before. A lot of
Langley,
bad
what did you see?
around and a lot of repetitiveness because Cyrax likes to hammer the same point home over and over and over again. Just to remind people, you know, that if I were you, if Cyrax were you, he wouldn't be doing this shit. So I hope you all enjoy this video. Grab a drink or something.
What's up? Now, I know that I wasn't going to be posting about this shit anymore, but this shit I'm not talking about
Let me
is,
guess, it's super serious, right?
it's serious.
Of course
Okay.
it is.
William fucking Glory Hole is fucking shit. I know what the fuck
Now, it really would, I've heard a lot of people joke about this, but it really would be 1 in 10 take a shot, or not a shot, 'cause you'd be dead, but take a swig of your beer every single time Cyrax says fuck. I mean, no, I shouldn't be saying that, because I curse a lot in videos, you know, I curse like a drunken sailor, I can't help it, but my god, you know, if I'm saying, you know, fuck this motherfucking fuck here, if it's getting to that point, you know, really gotta watch it, you gotta clean this shit up here, Cyrax, it's just a little too much.
You're trying to use the law to rip me away from my fucking family.
Firstly, I mean, if there's any legal way to rip someone away from their family, doing it by the law, doing it by the book seems like the one way you probably should do it. I don't know what the context is here. I assume William Gloryhole, who's another content creator who makes really good videos on Cyrax, will be in the description below. He's made videos before fucking with Cyrax. I guess he got in touch with one of Cyrax's family members. Maybe it's just a troll. But to Cyrax, you know, this just proves that he's trying to rip Cyrax away. Cyrax's family hates him, ladies and gentlemen. Cyrax will tell you that in a million
Nice. Pulling ahead. Got their HPT.
I'm sorry, $98 on Twitch a few months ago, and you know, the trolls took that $98 from him, and now his family's not going to eat it. You know, it's a damn shame what these trolls do to Cyrax. So much that he just never leaves the attic to help them. He knows that, by him staying up there, they're just in the best type of situation they can be in, so he's really looking out for his family when you think about it. But yeah, you
Come
know,
on, you're losing this fight.
I'm kind
What
of on
the
William
fuck's
Wayne's
going on
side.
out there?
If you've heard the
Tighten up
videos of
and show some
Cyrax yelling at his
spine.
family, trying
Friendly
to, you know, maybe they can figure out about the dude, you know,
What the fuck?
your house would be
Enemy
a lot
HPT
safer
is
without,
down.
like, pedos crawling around it. But to be fair, this family's had pedos crawling around it for over 50 years, so I think they're kind of settled in
Hostile
now.
HPT located.
And let me tell you right now, you piece of fucking... That's not gonna fucking fly. You need to stay the fuck away from my family, motherfucker, before I come up there and beat your fucking ass.
It's always funny to hear Cyrax like say things
HPT
about,
under fire.
don't
Repeat.
come at
HPT
my
under fire.
family. Like, don't do that. Whereas right now, I mean, right now as I'm speaking,
They got our
Cyrax is on a
HPT.
stream with music business. And I guess Cyrax was trying to say that, hey, you know, Music Biz Marty and his girl, you guys are gonna have dinner with Marty's parents. Well, Cyrax is gonna make the girlfriend
Protect our
hand the
HPT.
cell phone over to Marty's mom or whoever the fuck, so Cyrax can tell his parents all about his
HPT taking fire.
Now
Look about
Cyrax
their
is going after
HPT.
people's family, you know? The one thing that he sat here a week ago and said, I linked that
Enemy
stream
HPT
down in the
on site.
description
Take
for
'em
Music
out.
Biz Marty's channel. And I think I've done this twice now, 2 nights in a row. Cyrax has been trying to, you know, just tell Marty that I'm gonna get in touch with your parents. I'm gonna do it. You know, Cyrax is really against these things, but it's only if it's happening to him. But then he tells me
Taking
to my house so
control.
I can fight them, which is what Cyrax always does. Marty's already showed up to Cyrax's house twice. Cyrax cowered in his attic and sent his family out there, doing the tried and true Chris way of hiding behind his mother's skirt.
And I don't give a fuck if I get put in Facebook jail for this or not. I don't give a
HPT
fuck.
under fire. Repeat.
Another thing that
HPT
Cyrax
under
does-
fire. Our
He
HPT's
don't
been
give a fuck if he
eliminated.
gets thrown in Facebook jail, which I assume is just them like banning his account or whatever. But even if it's not, the point stands that Cyrax does not give a fuck what
Friendly
these like
HPT on site.
he's got stupid knowledge. Even if it's not like, even if you're saying some really illegal and heinous shit, I gotta speak my mind.
Enemy HPT is down.
And that's what's so funny about him always blaming
HPT is taking fire. Keep the
because even if
package
they didn't
safe.
take it down, it was gonna go.
Hostile HPT located.
And most of these controls probably aren't even the ones taking it. Is looking at this guy going on this insane rant about how people need to get the shit beat out of them and I don't think after a while they're gonna sit here and go, yeah, we wanna support this guy, like this dude too. Let's put his face on the fucking let's put his
HPT
I
under
don't
fire.
think he
Repeat.
understands that this
HPT
type
under
of
fire.
Motherfucker.
never fly. Like, once he always just fall back. You know, I know what I said was wrong.
They got our
Let's be honest,
HPT.
you deserve that shit. And that's all well and good if you feel that way. But the company or the website that you're putting the videos on, they don't need to feel that way too. They can feel like you're an asshole and just kick you. It's that.
I'm tired of motherfuckers like you, Glory Hole. Both of you.
Protect our HPT. We got the lead. Now hold it.
Hold for your fucking personal goddamn game, bro. You need to grow the fuck up
HPT is
and get a
taking fire.
goddamn
Keep the
life.
package safe. Lead
Cause you
down.
ain't nothing but a punk ass bitch. I ain't
Enemy
got a
HPT
goddamn
on site.
computer
Take 'em
screen with a
out.
fucking fake ass name, bro.
You know, that's a really good point, Cyrax. It's a really good point to make while you're sitting behind your computer and yelling at somebody. So fucking dense. This is what I love about little cows. Ralph does this a lot. Chris Chan does this a lot. They'll just throw every insult they can think at people, but all of it just applies to them more than anyone else.
Hostile HPT
When are you
located.
gonna grow the fuck up? Cause you ain't shit. Outside of the you pussy motherfucker. Outside of the internet, you're a punk ass bitch.
HPT is taking fire. Keep the package safe.
Outside of the internet, you're a fucking poser, a loser, a bitch, a wannabe
Every one of these things
down.
applies to him.
They got our
Being
HPT.
an internet tough guy, not showing your face, you know? Everything he fucking says about this glory hole guy is the exact same shit. I'm pretty sure all this glory hole makes videos about Cyrax just fucking with him, you know? proving that Cyrax is a
HVT under
weirdo,
fire.
proving that
Repeat,
Cyrax is
enemy
a
HVT under fire. Take him out. Our
Because
HVT's
Cyrax,
been
that
eliminated.
doesn't matter.
This shit ain't
All that
working.
matters is
We've
this
lost
guy
the
leaving him
advantage.
alone so he can do his creepy, weird shit in peace. And until people do that, Cyrax feels like he can say whatever he wants about them, claim whatever he wants about them.
Protect our HVT.
But
Come on,
all
you're
that
losing
matters
this
is
fight.
that, all the shit Cyrax says, it's all about him, it's not about him. And that's how things are gonna work in Cyrax's mind.
HVT's taking fire. Keep the package safe.
Glory
Sending
hole,
a
you need to
Simtex.
shut your goddamn mouth. Just fucking up. I know what you're trying to do, motherfucker. You're trying
Let's
to do
get
to me
outta
like
here.
you and your little friends did the fucking Chris.
We took out their HVT.
Wait,
They
what?
got our HVT.
Where's this about to go? I mean, I know Cyrax has mentioned Chris before, but I guess he thinks that I'm interested. Where's Cyrax going with this?
You're trying to fuck
Hostile
with my
HVT
family
located.
and get you taken away from my family, just like you did
Friendly
with Chris.
HVT on site. Keep them safe.
Now, do I agree with what Chris?
Oh.
Yeah, I know that y'all motherfuckers had something to do with it. I know that you and your little friend told him into doing what he did, which got him taken away from his family.
HVT under fire. Repeat.
I
HVT
know
under
y'all
fire.
motherfuckers had something to do with it, man. I know what you're trying to do, and it ain't gonna work, motherfucker. So I'm telling you right now, step the fuck up. Because if you don't step up, I will come after you with
So, let me get
They're the CIA.
Cyrax made
I'm gonna let you walk
my
all
comments
over 'em.
always telling me the trolls forced Chris to do what he did to his mom. He sounds a lot like one of them people right now. I wonder, I guess he really does like this William Glory Hole guy. Like, the way Cyrax did it sounds like William Glory Hole straight up about Chris's mom himself. It's very, I don't think Cyrax knows much about this. I only heard some other roles now until I got sent to jail. And Cyrax is just trying to find any reason to defend him. Now, Cyrax does say that he doesn't agree with what Chris Chan did, but then he goes on to say, like, oh, you got him taken away from his family. It's like, well, good, because he's the only family he had left. He was raping him. So that's the mindset of Cyrax, you know? Kind of like that clip last week in the video where they talked about his dad, and they brought up, Cyrax, your dad's talking to 14-year-old kids. Cyrax is like, you let my father live his fucking life and don't get involved. How is that your response to that? Like, how is that your response to that? But yeah, it's just funny to me to see Cyrax trying to bring Chris's whole shit into it. But like with no things, obviously this guy Glory Hole had nothing to do with this whole situation. But like, with most things, Cyrax will say, hey, think of something random and put the people he doesn't like in that position and blame them for it. But it is funny to think about this Glory Hole dude like sitting there with Chris telling him like, you should go do that over there, Chris. You should really go do that. She's pretty vulnerable.
And if legal force don't work, well, guess fucking what? I'll find your fucking address, I'll come up there and I'll beat your fucking ass within an inch of your life, like your mommy and daddy should have fucking done to you.
It's obvious that Cyrax had a fucked up childhood just because of, listen to him, shit. Like mommy and daddy should have done. They should have beat the shit out of you. Like, it's always, but he says that for everything. He's like, most of the time you'll hear Cyrax say, why don't you go suck daddy's dick or some shit like that. It's always about mom and dads and all. That's why I think him and Chris have a lot more in common than most people think. But at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, like if he's always had something like that, like, your mom and dad should have beat the shit out of you. What do you think happened to him as a kid?
You need to grow the fuck up.
Take it and capture.
You're a pussy outside of YouTube. You're a pussy
down
outside of your little fucking screen name. You're a fucking punk ass little
Commencing
bitch.
capture operation.
And I'm sick and tired of motherfuckers like you trying to fuck with me. I'm not about to sit here
We've
and
claimed
let
the
you fuck
advantage,
with my
now hold
family
it.
the way
Losing
you fuck
Bravo.
with my friends. Fuck you,
I've said it before on this channel that I love a good dumpster fire. I can watch this shit all day long, but I genuinely do understand the people who say they don't understand Cyrax. They don't get the appeal behind him. They don't find him funny, because all it is the same guy saying the same things over and over again with different forms of curse words each time that he says it. Cyrax isn't saying anything new. He's not bringing up anything. yelling at people, and that's all he ever does. He'll say the same shit, just tell people to, you know, you stop, or I'll beat the shit out of you, you stop, or I'll do this. Always thinks he has the upper hand. But, you know, to me, I could watch this shit all day, but I really do understand the people who are just like, what the fuck? This guy's just going
So, Glory Hole, I hope you do
Taking
post
Bravo
this.
underway.
I hope you do share this around. I want you and all your little friends to know I ain't fucking around anymore, boy.
Cyrax has claimed to not be fucking around anymore
Hostiles
for quite a long
reclaim the
time, a very long time, years. It is quite clear that he'll remain fucking around for years and years.
I ain't fucking around.
Operating RCXD.
I'm not about to sit here and let you try to rip me away from my goddamn family. Fuck you.
Threat
You
neutralized.
don't fucking know me like you think you do, boy.
I'm down.
Controlling Bravo.
You don't know what the fuck my life has been like. You don't know where I'm from. You don't know how the fuck I grew up.
Enemy UAV inbound.
Hey,
Taking
no
C.
Fuck you.
B secured.
It's so fucking weird. You see his eyes go down to the chat room.
Losing
Maybe like
Bravo.
the 1 or 2 people in his Facebook chat room, and he always has enemies everywhere. So it's just like while he's going on his William Glory hole tangents, it's like, hey, other guy, fuck you too.
They're taking C.
He hates everyone. Just because mostly everyone fucks with them, because you know you hear someone's a pedophile, you're gonna fuck with them.
Get a
And,
UAV on
yeah,
grid.
that's just the way shit goes for
Securing
Cyrax.
Alpha.
But you know, I'm losing track here. I'm losing like my
Crimson
train
One,
of
taking
thought
the
of
objective.
what he's saying.
Taking
It's
Bravo
confusing.
underway.
It's the same old bullshit.
Zone
I
A
gotta follow
secure.
it too much. But it's really because I'm just kind of. It's just terrifying, gentlemen. It's like I don't know what to describe. It's kind of like one of those old
Taking B.
balls you would get. Like, not like one of the. Not like a yellow
Location
one or a
secure.
red one.
Maintain
Or
current
the shiny gumball. One of those gumballs that was like white and it had little like just little like red or blue like dots on it, or like I don't know how to describe it, but it looks like Cyrax's
Losing
fucking
A.
head.
They're taking C. Losing B.
Like I told you, Glory Hole, you need to shut the fuck up.
Lost Charlie.
And they don't think twice about beating your goddamn
Scout
ass.
pulse live.
We're losing
See, but where
Alpha.
Cyrax is mistaken there is that, you know, he always talks about you're gonna do this to the wrong person.
I'm sorry, dude.
Cyrax is the
It just had to end this way.
You know? Even look at my channel. A lot of people like to do this. You know, you only kind of make videos and kind of clown on people who are pieces of the shit. You know, Chris did what he did. You know, DSP is just a money piece of shit.
Knocking down Charlie.
Cyrax though is a full-on. Cyrax is a fucking. Cyrax is a strange cat. I think I really think that, you know, people like this,
We're winning.
these are the
Keep
type of
it
people you can clown on, and you don't
Losing
really gotta worry
Bravo.
about shit, because all they're gonna do is
Losing
sit there on their
Charlie.
computer screen and
Engaging
yell about
hostile.
you.
Losing A.
You know,
Hostile
we've
threat
seen
down.
what happens when people
They're
go to
taking
Cyrax's
C.
house. We don't gotta get into this
Deploying
again.
RCXD.
But it's so funny. Like I said, you talk a huge, and you can't back a goddamn thing up. And that's kind of the story of Cyrax, but it's kind of the story with every person who Cyrax too.
Just watch. One of these days you're gonna do this shit to the wrong
We're losing
motherfucker,
Alpha.
and they're gonna fuck you up for it. And that ain't your threat. That's on his
Back on,
truth.
get a hell still on
That's
my
on
grid.
God.
Hostile UAV established overhead.
To the wrong
Lost A.
motherfucker, they will not
Securing
complain about
Zone A.
beating your goddamn ass. They will
Established
not
watchdog
complain
helo
about
on the
beating on his fucking ass. For the shit you do.
Him calling anyone scrawny is hilarious, but it's another time when Cyrax does not look at the fact with Cyrax, what about the shit you say to people? You don't think one day you're gonna put someone doing all the fucking bullshit you do? You trying to go after people's families just for like minor bullshit?
Taking
Cyrax, like he really doesn't understand shit. But you know, like I said, it's the same thing he's gone through. People actually have shown up to Cyrax's house. Once he do, he runs and hides. So he's gonna try to act like how everyone else runs and hides.
You need
Losing
to shut
Bravo.
the fuck out, Glory.
Oh, I
Dude.
gotcha.
Losing
You
A.
think you're a tough guy? How do you
Losing
know a
B.
screen name and your fucking bullshit?
Taking C.
Cover me.
Outside
Taking the
of
objective.
that.
Scout pulse activated.
Beginning capture.
All
Let's see how
locations locked
tough
down.
you are
Dig in and hold them.
outside of social media, kid.
We're losing Alpha.
Let's see how tough you really are
Bravo locked.
outside of social media.
They're taking all
Man,
zones.
I'm your little punk ass down here. And we see how big you are then, kid.
See, he really needs to take his own advice, and he won't. It's obvious that he won't. Cyrax will sit here and talk about how, you need to watch what you play before someone really takes offense and beats the shit out of you in the set in the third. Cyrax needs to watch inviting people to his fucking house, because not everyone's Music Biz Marty who's gonna sit there and just go like, alright, if you want to come out here and fight with me, we'll fight. Like, if you say the wrong thing to the wrong person, motherfucker's just gonna dive through your window. Like, just Cyrax, stop inviting people to your house for fights. Like, because he's never gonna back it up, he's never gonna be serious about it, but like, take the advice you're giving all your trolls. One of these days you're gonna do this to someone who's like a fucking lunatic, and they're not like, just don't invite people to your house ever for any reason, especially not to fucking fight you, and especially not inviting them when they show up. But you know, in Cyrax's mind, all he sees is people are gonna show up, he's gonna walk out there and rob a motherfucker. Blood on the snow. It's just gonna be a cold day in Akron for whoever decides to show up and confront Cyrax.
Finger off the trigger.
Take your ass out of YouTube. Show the fuck
Enemy
up
UAV
here in my
inbound.
house in real life. Let's see how
Losing
fucking
Bravo.
big you are. You ain't so tough. You ain't so tough, dude.
Well, if there's one thing we can
Taking
learn from
B.
this video, it's that you need to stay hydrated during rage and screaming and bitching at people you've never met online before. Just you know, Cyrax, we're learning a little bit here. Cyrax is sure to rehydrate and now get back to the
Controlling Bravo. Hostile counter UAV established
You're
above.
almost on a house. You're so fucking
They're
tough.
taking C.
Assault packs ready.
Well, why don't you show your ass up here to my house?
We're losing
Show me how
Charlie.
fucking big you are.
All this William Glory Hole guy has to do is show up at Cyrax's house and prove that he's above 5'3", and then he's legally, he's by the definition bigger than
They're
Cyrax.
taking C. Taking
Why don't
Bravo
you do
underway.
that? Fucking scream at him like a little bitch. Why don't you show the fuck up to my house and show me how fucking tough you really are? Because we all know
Tossing
that you
Semtex
ain't
grenade.
shit outside of that goddamn screaming little
Tally.
bitch.
We've taken the lead. We stay on task.
A poser, a fake ass bitch looking for clout.
You gotta always appreciate when a workout acts like they're big enough to be. You're just trying to get clout all over. You know, Cyrax. People just
Losing B.
antics that you do. For fuck's sake, we have an hour-long stream here. It's one of
Losing Bravo.
many hour-long streams we have.
All
Cyrax
objectives
bitching and
locked
no
down.
one.
Hold the enemy back.
Dumb shit. And you know, no one's gonna
Losing A.
talk. They're gonna talk about this to laugh about it. And that's exactly what I think William Glory Hole is doing with his videos. He's not doing it to be
Lost Alpha.
number one. He's just doing it for a laugh.
Take it off.
Tackle. Commence watchdog helo.
Nobody.
Yeah, that's right. Cyrax is doing his own business, making an hour-long live stream yell about some random guy, but he's minding his own business and all that, guys. He doesn't care about the trolls, obviously.
I'm out here minding my own business, working with my friends, hanging out with my family, hanging
Release
out with my
Hellstorm on my
friends.
mark.
We're ahead.
Working on my own, minding my own
Using
goddamn
B.
business, dude. Who the fuck do you think you are, pussy ass motherfucker?
Imagine being Cyrax's friend, working on some music with him, being like, hey, you know, I made this good song, Cyrax. I think you should really, and before you can even tell him about it, he's already
They never stood a
Cyrax
chance.
is never
Need to extract
this shit.
So go ahead. Keep running your fucking mouth. Watch how fast you get your goddamn ass. Next time. ain't gonna be me.
No, all jokes aside, I think Cyrex is physically.
Like I said, you think this is a threat. It's not a threat, Glorio. I'm telling you facts, bro. I'm spitting straight facts right now, dude. You run your mouth to the wrong motherfucker. You do this shit to the wrong guy, they are not gonna think twice about beating your goddamn ass. Do you think I'm playing? Try me. Watch what happens, motherfucker.
If you guys want to know what happens, I've brought it up like 10 times already in this video, but it'll be linked in the description below. It's the Dust Smoking Hippies video about Music Biz Marty going to Cyrax's house. So that's what happens if anyone shows up at Cyrax's house. You know, he just doesn't come out, and no one gets their ass beat. Cyrax just gets his feelings hurt a little bit.
Watch how quick you get your goddamn ass beat. And you know what's funny about that? When you do get your ass beat, I won't feel sorry for you. If anything, I'm gonna be that motherfucker sitting there filming the shit, laughing in your fucking face, and posting that shit. And be like, haha, look at this motherfucker. This punk ass bully on YouTube just got his ass beat. Or no, I'm gonna title the video, Bully Gets Ass Beat by Victim.
Cyrax is trying and failing to, like, not make threats saying, like, you know, I'm not gonna beat your ass, but somebody is and all this shit. But deep down, he knows that, like, that's the only way he'd ever get payback on these people. If he found some, like, fucking giant that would just show up, put Cyrax on his shoulder, and go around kicking all the trolls' asses while Cyrax recorded it and then put it on WorldStar. You know, that's Cyrax's dream here. But it's so funny to me. He's like, it's not a threat, it's not a threat. But if you did get your ass beat, I'd clearly just record it and not help you at all and enjoy everything.
Walk in for all your favorites during Little Caesar's Summer of Hot and Ready, like a thin crust pepperoni pizza for $7.99.
Team
No need to
deathmatch.
order ahead. Just get here ASAP.
MTC is live. Assume all contacts are hot. We got the
Walk in
lead.
for your
Now
hot
hold
ready
it.
favorites like $7.99 thin crust.
Pizza.
Sending a syntax.
Atlas, in the hot seat, mate.
And Atlas.
Goes by the name of Atlas the Bookkeeper. How you feeling, my friend? Get that going. These guys are going to consider tipping to get that moving. All right. So I showed you my new equipment, which is pretty dope, right? The other thing I want to talk about, the last big topic, all right, is a follow-up on the whole situation with this detractor super crazy. Today, publicly threatened to sue me in a YouTube video.
We've taken control.
Okay? And he immediately opened up a fundraiser. This guy's broke. All right. So he opens up a fundraiser to raise $10,000 to obtain an attorney. What he's speaking for isn't even clear in his video. Like, he has no legal argument in the video. It's a very weird conspiracy theory situation where he thinks that at one point I flagged. Okay. He does know that I did flag one of his videos for DMCA takedown, but then I retracted it. And then he got suspended for bullying. And he thinks that I'm the one who got that to happen, despite the fact I didn't streamer. He thinks I have some kind of pull and cloud in his channel base. Okay? So he has this weird, obsessive grudge against me. So now he says he's going to What hasn't been clear. In the video, you can watch this 13-minute rant of a video. It's not coherent enough even to understand why. Right? So it's very confusing. where I left it was this.
Dropping assault pack.
Don't sue me, because if you do, I have grounds not only to that,
Dead.
because
Hey.
there's no grounds for it, but I can counter sue
Simtex arm.
because you outright have all these statements made about me. You even have statements, defamatory statements, or slanderous statements, whichever it is, libel, right? On his fundraiser page about me.
Tracking enemy target.
Something that I literally did not do, and he has no evidence to that, but he has his statement on his fundraiser page. So he's actually raising funds.
Sending a Simtex.
Fundraiser page as well. So I mean, this guy says he's all over the place. He's got no leg to stand on anyway. One of my moderators actually contacted me and said, "Hey, are you aware that he went on someone else's show and went on this like crazy 2.5 hour
We're pulling ahead.
interview with this guy about this?" Of course, I'm not aware.
We're
I play
taking
off.
control.
I'm not trying to waste on these idiots, right? And so apparently, this super crazy guy. Again, if you're gonna sue someone, probably the best number
Damn
one
it,
piece
we've
of
lost
advice
the
I'll
lead.
give you: don't fuck up. Right? If you're gonna sue someone, do it behind the scenes. Get your legal case together. Do it properly.
You're falling behind.
Eyes on enemy.
Against you in a court of law. So every time he speaks about
Driving
he's
Simtex.
shooting himself in the leg. He thinks that it's helping his case, but what it really is, he's like, he knew what he does. And he did, as I talked about it on the show. So now he thinks, now's my chance to go out there. I'm going to be interviewed, and I'm going to right? So, he goes on this show, and basically, 2.5 hours of conversation. I don't know who he is. I've never heard of him. I don't know who tracked him on. I have no idea. But during the show, super crazy, says some of the dumbest things you could possibly do after you're suing someone. So here's the show. We have a couple of clips that I'm going to play here. I'm going to showcase some of the things he said, and let this be a 100% case example. If you're actually suing someone, do not do it as Sam has done. Multiple times in this interview, and I'm just going to show you 2 instances where he did this. I'm going to show you 2 instances where he did this, and he's destroyed any chance he ever had of having a case against him.
Damn it, we've lost the lead.
By the way, I still don't know what the case is.
Using scalpels.
First of all, we have this
Tracking
guy,
hostiles.
Nice. Pulling ahead.
I guess that they literally opened up a PowerPoint presentation discussing how a court case goes. This is fascinating, okay? So they think because they opened up a PowerPoint cases go, that now he has a case against him because they look at it, okay?
Come on, you're losing this fight.
That's it for the other party. They have no chance. And things are starting to get a little weird, don't you think? Anyway, so let's have a little here. So this is super crazy talking back and forth. And I think this is the moment. Let's listen in.
For the record, the only way this would be said is without me going through with what I'm doing. Get out of court, whatever that they say. You have to refund every single person that's contributed, and then and we'll drop it. You know, you'd have to talk to me. Invite me on. I'll be on here. You don't even have to be in a neutral place. I'll go to your I'll drop this bill, but you have to admit 3 things, buddy. You have to admit
Your subback has been destroyed.
Champions is true.
The audio's too low. I thought so. I don't know why their stream volume was so low when they did this stream. So I guess I'm gonna up. I'm gonna the volume and I'll go back. I don't. Their entire stream volume is so low you can barely hear it. So let me go back a little bit. Let's go back like 30 seconds. Okay.
Look, if he wants to offer me some kind of shit out of court, whatever that's.
Okay.
Or is it just fuck this, we're going to the mattresses?
Backup's not coming.
No,
you want
I
to get
would
out of
talk
this
to him. If you
alive?
wanna be on
Better
stage,
step up.
You have to understand. With all due respect and to whoever else is everyday shit, bro. You're not gonna put this bullshit on. I know the Lord. I know everything. I would speak to him, and for the record, the only way this would get settled
I don't believe in bad. Just bad air.
every single person that's
Get to Exfil.
and then you have to make me whole as well, and we'll drop it, man. But you'd have to talk to me. You'd have to invite me on. I'll go onto your stream. You don't even have to be in a neutral place. I'll go to your stream, and I'm gonna tell you, I'll drop this, Phil. But you have to admit 3 things, buddy. That's number 1. Number 2, you have to admit you've been feigning distress for years. And he's partially kind of admitted it, but he's kind of a wink, wink, nudge, nudge type thing. He's admitting it.
Yeah.
He's been feigning fucking distress for it. There's so much proof of it. Like, why are you? And then the third would be the bankruptcy fraud. And even if he doesn't want to say he committed bankruptcy fraud, maybe the judge or the attorney for him fudges the numbers a little bit. I can understand that, bro. But 3 perfect examples off the top of my head, if he would have to admit to, cop to, and then say, yeah, I struck you. I did it because you made a video about my fundraisers that I did. Next day, he literally flew across the country and got married after holding one of his fundraisers.
I bet you he just saw.
So anyway, and then they continue on. So what Super Crazy just said, if he doesn't realize, or actually probably doesn't, because that doesn't sound very smart, it's literally disqualified him from any chance of ever having any kind of court case against me. Did you hear what he just said? He said, I would consider canceling this whole lawsuit against Phil if he has me on his show and if he admits such and such and such, okay? That's extortion. He literally is saying, I'm going to issue a frivolous lawsuit against you to waste your time, to waste your money, to cause you stress, and to hurt you, unless you do these certain criteria special for me. It's the equivalent of blackmail or extortion. And he literally just publicly said it in an interview. Do you understand why if you're going to have a lawsuit against one, you should never speak publicly like this ever? So now the moment, if he actually did file suit against me, the moment that we got to, okay, everyone, let's get together, this is the very first piece that I would present before it went to court. The judge would see this video and would say, so you have a grudge against Phil and you're extorting him with this lawsuit, case dismissed. What are you even talking about? Right? Like, what? Why would you go on the show and say that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's such an ultimate self-ownage, self-felching, right? To go on a show and say, well, I would just dismiss this whole frivolous suit that I have because I just really want attention. I want to go on his show and have him publicly bow to me and admit a bunch of shit. So that's what it is. You know that you don't actually have legal grounds to do anything. You just want to annoy me with a lawsuit, and now you're threatening to make it go away unless I do things for you. That's illegal. You understand what you literally just did? You just did something illegal. You tried to extort me publicly on the internet. And I have the evidence right here. It's in this video. And I just played it on my show, so even if this guy deletes the video, it's still documented. Okay. Let's continue, because ladies and gentlemen, that's not even the end of it. I have a little clip to play you guys from the very same show. This is later on in the show. Let's listen to this one.
A ton of videos about this guy. I have slandered him. I can publicly admit it. I've slandered him, but it's for cause, man. It's just cause.
I don't even have to go further. Did you hear what he just said? That's super crazy. He says, I have made a ton of videos about this.
Kill order. Remind the fugitives that actions have consequences.
He just publicly admitted multiple crimes. I made a ton of videos. So he's made a ton.
Enemy
you guys couldn't hear
RCXD
it?
detected.
Okay, hold on. What is it? To go back 10 seconds, okay?
HVT under
We'll go back
fire.
1
Repeat,
second.
HVT
Okay, I'll
under
make it
fire.
louder. Because some people said they couldn't hear it. Yeah, I know. Their video volume is so low that I have my volume maxed, and you guys probably still can't.
They got our
Let's try
HVT.
again. Ready?
TACOM.
Yeah,
Requesting
like,
recon overhead. Friendly HVT on site. Keep them safe.
It's all good, man. Like I said, if he wants to talk to me, I will talk to him. I've made a ton of videos about this guy. I have slandered him. I can publicly admit it. I've slandered him, but
We took out their HVT.
I've
Hostile
made a ton of
UAV
videos
established
about this
overhead.
guy, and it's all slander. I slander him, but it's for a cause, it's a just cause. He literally admits to a crime on this
Enemy
interview.
HVT on site. Take them out.
He
HVT is
admits
taking
he'll
fire.
make
Keep
it
the
all go
package
away
safe. HVT
if
has
I
been
have him
eliminated.
on my show. He get attention. So that's what it's all about.
RCXD active.
Admitted, first he
Enemy
supported me.
HVT is
He's trying
down.
to blackmail
You
me
are
to get on my
HVT.
show.
Stay alert. The lead is on.
I mean, again, guys, did I not say all this is coming back and I don't have to lift a finger? I didn't tell the guy to go on this show. Remember the other day when we covered this at first? I said, I advise this guy to do a law so he's quiet. He just stays
Daily
quiet.
authorizing UAV
He
mission.
does what he needs to do, but I advise he cancels it because he has no case. Instead, he went on a show and completely destroyed any argument he had. He has literally no case against me because twice in here he has admitted to extortion, blackmail, and slander. What judge in their right mind would say, I like this case? This sounds like a slam dunk. Right? So anyway, now we know what it's all about. It's not about that he actually thinks that this is going to get me to change for the better. Some kind of
They got me.
No, he wants to be on my show. He wants to be the detractor that got on the Level 1 podcast, and the king bent the knee to Super Crazy.
Protect our HVT.
That's up.
That's a mover.
No, you're never going to be on
HVT under fire. Repeat, HVT under fire. They got our
We need
HVT.
to get you ejected because you're a harm to yourself and others around you. It's pretty obvious at this point. It's not rational. I mean, it's either
Friendly HVT on site. Keep them safe.
which I would hope it's not. I would hope there's something else going on there. Maybe it really is just incredible stupidity. Maybe that's what it is, but like, what this is the last thing you should have done. Is go on my show. And by the way, what's hilarious
Hostile
about this,
HVT located.
all you need to do is scroll down to the comments on this show, and I swear to you, I didn't click on the ones that were available.
We claim
First
the
comment.
advantage. Now hold
Man,
it.
this is just my opinion, but Super Crazy lost the fucking plot.
HVT is taking
taking
fire. Keep the package safe.
Something we did for fun until after, right? In the beginning, he said something like, if you're just gonna trash on me and lie about it, I'm not gonna take that shit. Other people
Enemy
might
HVT is down.
Bro, you'll lie.
Operating
Every
RCXD.
detractor knows this.
Our HVT has been eliminated.
Subsequently reinstated.
Enemy HVT on
Funnily
site.
enough, not
Take
a
them
single
out.
one of them ever begged people to donate a total of
Protect our
$10,000.
HVT.
They call it a lull suit, by the way, against Phil.
We took out their
One other person who
HVT.
said they were going to sue Phil, Pasta Miller. That went well for him, right? I don't even know who that is. I've never heard of Pasta
HVT under
Miller
fire. Repeat,
until this,
HVT under
this
fire.
very moment. Continuing on. I can tell Josh was trying to help the guy out by managing his expectations about the legal process, but it doesn't seem like he wanted to fight.
Hostile
I do
HVT
believe the law
located.
was wronged by Phil, but I don't think he has enough hard or conclusive evidence for a case. I'm not clear.
HVT is taking fire. Keep the package safe.
Or Super Crazy could do everything to counter suit. It would be different if Phil sued him, but that's not the case. That's right, because if Super Crazy tries to sue me, and it doesn't go through, I have means to file a counter suit. And I have outright evidence of him saying he slandered me. So I would win the counter suit. And since Super Crazy has no money,
HVT under fire. Repeat, HVT under fire.
the rest of his life, every
They
single
got our
time he earned a
HVT.
wage or paycheck,
Enemy HVT is
I want you
down.
to think about that. This
I don't.
man
You're the
is going to
HVT.
dig himself such a deep hole. He's already obsessed with me and hates me.
Enemy
Every
HVT on
single
site.
dollar
Take them
he
out.
makes for the rest of his life, he's gonna have to pay something to me. He's gonna see a garnishment on every single pay stub where his money is going into my coffers. His coins are being taxed. This guy is nuts.
Tossing stun. Mission goals agreed. Dispatching team to lock on survivors.
We could keep going, but there's no point, you know. We could go to all comments, but they're all kind of the same. So, yeah, I think he's close. Is there even another reason to address this man? I don't think so, right? At this point, I think we've now talked about it enough where we realize this guy, he's pretty either stupid, nuts, or bold. And that's not slander, that's observations of facts that you've seen on the stream. This is not, oh, we're just saying it. No, this is from us acting what he said and done. His actions betray logic. So he's either really dumb, or He's crazy. Super crazy. Get the jackets for super crazy. Everyone, jacket him up. Get those arms attached. Make sure he doesn't hurt himself or anyone around him with his crazy unhinged actions and his insane irrational thoughts that he's spewing all over the internet. Jacket the crazies, man. That's all I have to say about that. All right, so I guess that's it for that, right? Like I said, with Duty, we flushed the Duty. He's done. With Super Crazy, I think we jacketed the crazy at this point. So that's that. Now, if by any insane chance this guy wildly tries to actually hit me with like a lawsuit, you'll know about it. And yes, I'm going to be coming to you guys for help. I don't have insane amounts of savings to finance a defense in court. I'm just starting to make money now, no lie, this month since you guys have started to come support me in droves. This is the first time I've had the ability to even do anything for myself in a very long time. So obviously, yes, I would be having to come and look for help because I'm being attacked by some crazy person who thinks that frivolous lawsuits are a good idea. It's not going to go well for him if he tries, trust me, all right? But we'll see what happens, and we'll go from there. Let's hope that this guy, you know, either comes to his senses or someone talks him down off the ledge. You know what I'm saying? If you know this guy, if someone is a friend of Super Crazy in real life, or maybe you're a detractor in the same circles as him, you got to talk this guy down off the ledge. I have never hit a single one of my detractors with a lawsuit or anything frivolous like this because I know how stupid it is. Again, in the world where everyone takes an eye for an eye, we all go blind. We all want to make content on YouTube. We all want to be able to keep being who we are and liking what we do. If you start doing shit like this, you're going to destroy the system
Weapons
for
free,
everyone.
people. Lay some hate on.
He doesn't get that. He's dense. So he needs a talking to. I don't know who needs to talk to him. I mean, obviously, he's not going to listen to me. He wants to come on my podcast. He's never coming on my show because he's extorting me to do it. No. You know, sorry. But someone needs to help this man. Okay?
We got the lead. Now hold.
I'm talking about him now. Like, literally, I have nothing else to say. So we're done with that. And, that's
Enemy
the end of that
HVT is
discussion,
down.
thankfully. Because I really don't like wasting time on something.
HVT is taking fire.
Remember me?
Goes by the name of Atlas the Bookkeeper. How you
Take him
feeling, my
out.
friend?
West Point requesting UAV.
90 likes. Let's get some likes going. Let's get some likes going right now.
No
on
medals
the
for
stream if you're
second place.
enjoying it. Going. Like I said, I want to hit at least my tier 2 tip score by the end of the stream. We haven't had a tip in like an hour.
Crack throne.
Let's get a tip going. Let's hit that $100. All right. Shout out to
been eliminated.
Some Kind of Taco. We did a super chat. So many YouTubers have come and gone. Yet the
Protect
enemy
our
by having
HVT.
so many people against him for
We
over a
took out their
decade has
HVT.
remained. May he stay blessed. All right. And thank you also, Don McLean, for another super chat. Keep looking like Kevin Nash at the
HVT
number
under
of
fire.
right.
HVT under fire. HVT
There you go.
located.
Thank you, Don. Let's get Don on the leaderboard again. Our final topic, which is going to be pretty interesting.
They
Ladies
got our
and gentlemen, I have
HVT.
a new segment to introduce to the show today. To introduce a segment to the show. The name of the segment is going to be called
Say, hostile UAV
Playing
established
with Duty.
overhead.
You know, some people like to. Some people, they
Check on.
choose
Give
to
me a
play with
UAV.
Duty. Feel it up. They spend time with it. They talk.
Hostile counter
People
UAV
interact with
established
Duty. I
above.
don't know if you're aware. There's evidence of it right here. Here's a bunch of people who like to play with Duty. Alright? So today we'll play with Duty. Alright? You wonder why because my detractors are so dumb. Alright? They actually don't understand. Like, dance like puppets on a string. Whenever I say or do something, they can't resist reacting. You understand? They can't.
HVT is taking fire. Keep the package. They say it
going
ain't
out
working.
late.
We've lost the advantage.
Almost every single time that I've attempted to do something where there's bait to be taken, they take it. And I just ignore the situation and it all just resolves itself. In this case, like I said, I'm never going to have to actively
Enemy HVT
anyone
on site. Take them
because
out.
in time, they're all just going to unravel themselves.
We took out
you
their
understand?
HVT.
Like what happened with Review Tech USA.
HVT under fire.
I sat
Repeat.
there and took his
HVT
abuse
under
for
fire.
10
HVT's
years,
been eliminated.
And now, look what's happening to the guy. Right?
HVT.
So what we have here is a video that Duty released
Hostile
yesterday
HVT located.
called
Bringing in
Debunking
recon.
DSP's Lies About... Well, actually, it's not even DSP's lies, which would be proper grammar. It's debunking DSP lies about active views.
Dusted him.
Duty brings receipts.
HVT is getting fire. Take out our
is actually
HVT.
one of my detractors. Okay, he's one of the. But he's one of these guys. He takes my content, he chops it up, he edits it for these digestible videos that are basically crapping on it. All right, and he presents it in a way that's very disingenuous. Right? Sometimes he makes these arguments
HVT under
that I've never
fire.
even
Repeat. HVT under
said
fire.
or attempted to do in my content. He just makes shit up. Often he'll have 2-3 videos in a day that he puts out, and it's like maybe one of them has some substance, and the other 2 are just so ludicrously bad. But his viewers are so mentally stunted that they think that what he says and does is either true or.
HVT is taking fire.
I mean, look at it. So pathetic.
Enemy HVT on site. Take him out.
Tags my own names in his
Protect our
content,
HVT.
so that on YouTube, when you search for DSP, you get his shitty video instead of me. Okay? Like, I mean, that's he didn't even get a view on his own. So he actually has to use my name in the title, in the hashtag.
HVT under fire. Repeat. HVT under fire.
It's DSP. It's not duty, it's DSP. That's why people are watching.
They got our HVT.
Now, in this video,
come on, you're losing this fight.
we're not gonna watch it. It's hilarious, but I'm not gonna waste my time on this.
All right, eyes up.
But I just want to
HVT.
show basically his entire setup
Enemy UAV inbound.
about me.
Nice. Keep going ahead.
1651, which is that supposedly I spent 1651 on a mobile game. I have 2 big videos. I said at one point, which I believe I did. Why?
You're falling behind.
I mean, he's literally got a picture of my ex. My ex. Any association with. I broke up with her.
Attack on.
Over
Give me a
7
UAV.
Hostile HVT located.
7 years. She has not been a part of my content, nor have I brought her up or mentioned her. He's got a picture of my ex.
Hostile eliminated.
About that. Okay. You see right there. This right here. Here's my cursor. This right here. Okay. I guess it's supposed to be an avatar that he's speaking from. Let me just test that.
Lead die.
That's the avatar he's speaking from. Now, if you notice, that avatar
Enemy HVT on site. Take him out.
to have my hairstyle, seems to have my facial hair. Right? Like, I guess that's supposed to be a representation of me, a pig.
HVT under fire. Repeat. HVT under fire.
Correct? Is that what that's supposed to be?
Attack on.
Is
We
that
need
supposed to
watchdogs
be-
in those close air now.
Not a question. Alright?
Got an enemy here.
Down. Looking it down.
Going down.
Bring in recon.
That's right, shithead.
Dark side
The
film.
CIA's nothing without
Right?
us.
Which I have been for like 2 years. Right? Does that look like me? I mean, if you were to argue that's Things or Boogie, and that's the me, all these things, bad or whatever. That's literally not even. Why would I look like that? I'm not a fat pig. Even if you say I'm a pig because that's one thing. But that's literally not even a joke. Again, these are the detractor memes. Is that what they do? Is they make this collective weird groupthink idea up, and then they all just regurgitate it over and over, and then they believe it. Like in the minds of my detractors, and this is not a joke, they actually think I'm overweight. They believe that. They actually think that Darkside Phil is grossly overweight, even though I'm 50 pounds and I'm just about 6 feet tall. They actually think that, okay? It's insane, right? And by the way, no, the pig is not about begging. The pig is because I snort because I have post-nasal drip. And on bad days, I have to snort to clear my sinuses or else I cough. That's what the pig meme is. Oh, he snorts on stream or whatever, correct? So, that's just a brief analyzation, a momentary glimpse into the content that my detractors make. I haven't even talked about the content of the video yet. Because you're gonna see this guy auto self-felts himself so fucking badly in this video. It's irreparable damage. But we're gonna get to it in a second because I have shout-outs to do. So first of all, I received a $10 tip.
Add the marksman foregrip, quick draw, and the
From Rothgar, I'm glad to hear that you and the casino aren't on the outs. Not at all. Couldn't be further from the truth. Looking forward to catching Shane together tomorrow with the three of you. Me too. I'm very excited for that. I cannot wait for Shane together tomorrow. I think it's going to be a neat stream, something very different from my normal content that everyone should enjoy. So thank you for that. That was a $10 tip from Rothgar. Then we have, thank you so much, guys, for supporting me and my streams and everything I do. Here's a $5 tip from some homeless man. Hello, would you mind if I spare some change for you? Wow. It's happened. I mean, I was joking earlier about the footlong, but a homeless man somehow found a way to have an internet connection, get online, and send me a $5 PayPal tip contribution. Thank you so much to the homeless man. I appreciate that. All right, and then, ladies and gentlemen, I have just received an incredibly generous
HVT is taking fire. Keep the package safe.
$75 tip.
We've taken the lead.
Gates.
Stay on
Now,
target.
the
We
record
took
Mr.
out their
Gates,
HVT.
I can't use that name on my leaderboard. I'll get in trouble on
You're
YouTube.
falling behind, Kristen. Our
$75
HVT has been eliminated. Hostile HVT located.
from this
Friendly
person.
HVT on site. Keep them safe.
The closest I have there is 50.
Kill.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is absolutely official.
We're winning.
We have hit
Keep it that way.
a
Hold the line, Crimson. This is ours to lose.
streak, and I haven't even booted a game. I'm just doing a podcast.
HVT on site. Take them out.
And we have already hit.
HVT under fire.
My support
Repeat.
goal.
HVT
The
under fire.
coffers have been filled. The streak continues
Enemy
at
HVT
12.
is down.
Now,
They
anything
got
else
our
you guys
HVT.
contribute today, greatly appreciated. It would help a ton. Super chats, memberships, tips, thank you in advance. I will shout you all of those out, I promise you. Okay? And I thank you so much for that. Alright? But to hit the goals again
Hostile
is amazing.
HVT
I
located.
really, really appreciate
Protect
that.
our
Thank you so very
HVT.
much. Okay. So by the way, he had said basically, you know, down with the detractors, you know, felt them and stuff like that. And I apologize, I deleted the email.
HVT is taking fire.
Thank you so
Keep
much,
the package
Mr.
safe.
G, for a whopping $75 tip. Also, that goes £5 in the chat. It says, Hill King DSP, you're awesome, dude. Watching you makes my day a lot better. Thank you for that. And then Volsair just did a
We've given up the lead.
These guys
Our
are so
HVT
content,
has been
they make
eliminated.
information like
We
they
took
don't
out their
edit and they pretend
HVT.
that they're true. I mean, it's insane.
You are HVT. Stay alert.
It's insane how they take stuff out of context or spin it to mean something it obviously wasn't intended to mean, and then they'll make entire series of videos and clips about it. And then their audience is so dumb and slow. And they just eat it up. They don't care about truth. They just care about drama. They're there literally just to make fun of someone. They don't care if it hurts someone or if it defames someone or if it fits business of their family. All they care about is personal name. Okay? And it's sad because it does hurt myself and my family. And I can't really tell myself. But anyway,
Friendly HVT on site. Keep them safe.
basically what he does in his video. And he goes into his actual
HVT under fire. Repeat. HVT under fire.
and he shows this screen. Okay? More. I know it's hard to see. I can't blow it up any more than this on my PC, so I apologize for that. Actually, wait a minute. Yes, I can. Hold on a second here. Let's just do this. I'll be able to do it. So, as you can see, what he's showing here is his channel analytics. You might wonder, why would
HVT is
Doogie
taking fire. Keep the
be
package
showing his
safe.
channel analytics?
They got our HVT.
All right.
Semtex primed.
Well, he's showing them because, basically, in a recent video, I said the following.
Protect our
or
HVT.
I'll paraphrase. I said, my detractors are
Guess who's
because
back, asshole?
they are angry that I'm successful, that now I
HVT under fire. Repeat. HVT under fire. Down.
Right? They depend on me basically being a loser to make their content, and so they're very upset. And I even went as far to say, listen, these people are losers. The videos they put out get a few thousand views a day. Okay? They're not thousands of views on these videos. The thing is, they put out a bunch of them. Viewers, right? So basically, I
Enemy
said,
HVT
they're
on
not
site. Take them out.
and stuff. And in addition to that, you know, it's ad revenue versus other. You know, my revenue is based on both ad revenue, but also I have super chats, I have memberships, I have tips. Those are my goals for the day, and I get the ad revenue on top of it as well. These guys, a lot of them are just basing it on ad revenue. And I kind of say,
HBT on site.
they're only
Keep them
hating on me
safe.
for money, for the little that they're making. And, you know, it's going to turn around. That basically, it's all the now I'm getting my second win and people like me again. So I said things like this on my stream. So what he does is he turns this into an 18-minute special video.
HBT is taking fire. Keep the
Bump
package
PSP's
safe.
lies about ad revenue. He goes on to say that look at my channel. So I brought in 1.2 million views on my 2D Streams channel in July, okay? And that resulted in $5,036.96 in ad revenue for me because I'm a partner on YouTube. So literally him making these awful, factually untrue, unkinged, deplorable videos about me
don't make me
is
return
making this
fire.
man $5,000.
We
Okay?
took out their HBT.
Wow. I'm sure many of you were shocked, right? When you see that, you're like, wow. Did you really think that?
HBT under fire. Repeat,
Right.
HBT under fire.
Right.
Located. They got our HBT.
I mean, I'll be very honest with you guys. I don't get that many views a month. In an average month, this channel probably brings in 600K views these days. You know, some months we spike when we have a busy month with
Protect
games.
our
I'll get
HBT.
700K views. I couldn't even tell you the last time I had 1 million views. It's probably been years. So, I want you to think about this. A person who is literally, alright,
HBT is taking fire. Keep the
shitting
package
on me
safe.
all day, making shit up, defaming and slandering me, is making $5,000. Well, the first thing that I'll acknowledge this. He's getting more views. Now, by the way, he outright made a point. He said, I just want you guys to know, in the month of July, I do not live stream, so there is no super chats included in this. That revenue total is solely based on ad revenue. That's what he said. Now, I don't know if he has memberships, because memberships also would be involved there. And if he has memberships, he didn't factor that in. I mean, for a channel that's bringing in 1 million views a month, he has memberships, correct? So that should be what he fails to mention that in the video. So I can't say
HBT is taking fire.
but he's
Keep the
bragging.
package safe.
He's bragging, saying, "Look, I brought in this
Our
many views."
HBT is eliminated.
His argument is that when I say
Ida,
things
you're the
like,
HBT.
"Oh, well, you see, YouTube ad revenue isn't that good. You can't really make a living on it." Well, look at this, Phil. I'm bringing in $5,000 a month on ad revenue, so you're alive. You could definitely make a living on it. Well, first of all, like I said, I bring in around
Enemy
600K,
HBT is down.
which is about half of what you brought in July. So my ad revenue is about half. You understand it? Right?
Enemy HBT on site. Take them out.
So yeah, if you're bringing in the amount of views that I'm kind of bringing in, right? I'm speaking from experience. That ad revenue has plummeted. There was a time when I could bring in 1 million views a month, and I would pay a month on
Don't
ad
reward failure. Work
revenue. That
out
was
what's wrong
before
and
the
fix it.
apocalypse. The apocalypse changed all of that. And that's the point that I've been making. Is so many people had to change the way that they made content. Me and you, I have to now take super chats, tips. And by the way, I got a generous tip. I promise you I will shout this out. I just don't want to lose my So his point that, oh, well, Phil always says you can't make a living on ad revenue alone. He's lying. All right. Is valid if you're him. All right. But there is a point that I need to make. You know, he made 1.2 million views in July. And literally every one of those views is my view. Like, you understand that, correct? Dude,